Hello there, English speakers. Yes, the bitch is back. So today it will be rambling. I can promise you that, because stuff is crazy. Or people are. Probably both. So yesterday, after recording the English video that was very short, I was not feeling well after breathing in the smoke from the fire, and then half of the reed forest were filled of smoke from some houses burning wood or something. It was horrible, and I had to lie down and half sleep for half an hour afterwards. So I'm totally fine now. I'm a little bit out of breath because of I'm rambling and being dragged around by a dog. So excuse me for that. I have a huge problem with BitChute now. BitChute just it doesn't process my videos. Maybe I need to stop something and redo. I have no idea. So that's why there are no videos there. But Rumble works just fine, and Minds works really nice. Apparently, if you follow my link to Minds, I get some reward for that. So do that. That's nice. You also have to register for getting a wallet, and I see no reason why you shouldn't do that. Very good, and you can get some money, and you can get rewards for stuff. You will not get rich unless you get really successful, of course, but you can get your attention for whatever you want to say or do, and you support me and alternative tech platforms. And as I told you, Minds works great. I have no problem with glitches or anything like I have on BitChute, and yesterday Minds did problems. It took a while for me to realize I couldn't have the same title for the Swedish and English videos. So then I change it, and then it becomes double content and blah 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 blah, and finally I sorted it out. Lindell, you can follow him on Parler for a few more hours. Writes interesting stuff as usual, or insane stuff, we don't know yet. But Parler, Amazon have decided that they don't like Parler, so they will shut it down. This is a free company, I think. I might be wrong here, but they are companies, not government. So if they do something stupid like kicking out their customers because they don't like what their customers say, they will go bankrupt. If I'm correct, I might be very wrong here. If they aren't government, but they act like they are an oppressive government, which they might be. They surely behave like that. All the big companies are colluding with each other to oppress you and me. So I will recommend that you watch Dr. Shiva from yesterday. He explains all this and a lot of details in the US election, but the main part is that you have to take control of your life. Don't rely on one big platform. Don't rely on, Amazon and the big companies. Apple think that they should stop forwarding an SMS from Trump. More about that later. It will be rambling today because, well, everything is confusing. So Lindell have been attacked by Breitbart, and they say no, he's not a Republican and he's not someone who likes Trump, but that doesn't seem to be correct. Lindell has been an independent, and he just wants to do the right thing, and that's why he sounds like a really crazy person right now. saying strange stuff, and there are more people doing that. The pillow guy, Lindell, says that there is no chance whatsoever that there will be a president, Joe Biden. We'll see. It sounds a little bit out there, but there are more people saying this. So the pillow guy will speak to Linwood and Sidney Powell, or has been speaking to them now. What happened? What are they going to do? Did Pence, as some people say, with connections to the Republican Party and in this circle, did Pence actually betray Trump, or did he play a role? Pence is not on board with sort of removing Trump before his term, so wouldn't he do that if he was really a traitor? We don't know. We know that he has a shady past. He did collude with Paul Ryan, who everyone knows, I think, is as corrupt as Pelosi. Fun stuff have emerged about Pelosi. Her brother raped a child together with a lot of other people, gang rape, but he got free. So this was very long time ago, before Pelosi was anything like famous. It's over 50 years ago, and he's dead now. But raping a child, getting free, and then his sister becomes very powerful. That is a pattern that we have seen a little bit too much, I think. So I need to take a breath. What is it more? China. I do a narrative that we blame everything on the Chinese communists, which is of course just a narrative. We have criminals everywhere in our societies, and it's not China's fault that we have criminals that they cooperate with. China is just, let's say, 25% of the problem. But if you can throw in a wrench and create division between the China criminals and our criminals and other criminals, then yeah, it's something good. But don't take it seriously when I blame everything on the China communists. That's just to make it simple for stupid people, not you. Is that everything? Yeah, Trump is rumored again. They are really quiet, and we don't know what General Flynn and so on are doing. But Trump is said to be planning to use the emergency broadcast system and send every American an SMS. This will of course really trigger. Now we're doing some shitting here. Oh, there. So this will trigger everyone who is just happy that, oh, we silenced Trump. And then Trump just use the big guns and start messaging people directly. So Apple is rumored to come with an update that stop Trump from talking to Apple's customers. So they also do this, attack their own customers, like a company should not be able to do unless they are the government, and they seem to behave like they are the government now, so I might be wrong about that. There are differences between the vaccines. So I have an article here that says take the Moderna vaccine, not Pfizers and not Astra-Zenecas. I have no idea if this is credible. Comes from credible experts. I have studied now every day for more than a year about health, nutrition and so on. I don't want to do the same with vaccines. So if you are interested in vaccines, you can read the article, you can ask other experts if they have opinions. I think this is not something that will help me or the humanity in the future. So I continue to learn about nutrition and viruses in general and so on, instead of these vaccines in particular, that will not be so important in 1-2 years time. I have no idea if this is everything. It's really confusing now. Some people are saying that stuff will happen. I personally can't see Joe Biden after now. Oh yeah, China. Pompeo, look at his Twitter feed. That guy is working hard, and it's exactly like, you know, Trump when he was on steroid and he was writing in all caps on tons of tweets. It's exactly not like that. So Pompeo says we solved this problem, we are creating new stuff here and we are fixing everything, and he's like working more than the entire world's foreign ministers. So good for that. And now he has said we should have normal diplomatic relationship with Taiwan. They have not recognized Taiwan in any way, but just said that everything will behave like normal now. So this is a step in the direction that the China communists really don't want to see. And the thing is, the narrative is really important for the communists. They can't allow one single step in the wrong direction. That's not acceptable. So we'll see what's happening there, and if if Joe Biden gets in, he will have a China problem, I think, on his hand. I can only speculate, and I don't think this information is very useful. What is useful is the mindset that Shiva had, and how he says that Linwood and Sidney Powell have been trying to do good stuff, while others they're just grifters. They want to collect money from people to stop the steal. They have no idea what they are doing. They don't focus on the important stuff, which is the ballot images that you can watch and count, and if you get those, you can see who actually won the election. And then if some dead people voted and other minor stuff, doesn't really matter. So listen to Shiva, he knows what he's talking about, and he has kicked out all the lawyers and he's doing everything by himself, and that is apparently the way to go. You can't listen to media because they are insane and or corrupt, both, it seems like, at this moment. Some kids are having fun. And we need to bark at sledges, apparently. But yeah, this was totally unuseful, except the part about Shiva and how we can think about the future. And with that, snowy and me rambling about, I hope I can be more concise this evening at 7 o'clock Central European time for Swedish people, and then 1 hour later for you English speakers. So bye and see you.